a Dallas man who nearly lost his life in an accident at work 2 years ago is still today fighting to get medical treatment. Despite graphic evidence, support from his doctors and from the state, his employer, Richardson ISD, refuses to pay for much-needed treatment. News 8's Brett Shipp investigates.
And I like to collect birds and motorcycles and see all the cars that I like to collect. And
welcome to David O'Reilly's world. A small apartment, a small collection of favorite possessions, a humble man with a simple desire to get well and go back to work.
It hurts when I move it back like that.
O'Reilly needs surgery to repair a torn muscle in his shoulder. One of several injuries suffered 2 years ago while working at Berkner High School.
Walk out to my car to go on break, and this van backs out of nowhere and hits me and throws me about 9 feet, 10 feet. My head goes through the window.
A photograph of the dented van tells part of the story. This doctor's evaluation tells the other. A fractured left elbow, left rib fracture, multiple lacerations, and later lung surgery to remove fluids. And while his employer, Richardson ISD, paid for his emergency treatment, all of his follow-up care under workers' comp insurance was denied.
To the best of my ability, I know that this man needs surgery.
Orthopedic surgeon Benzel McMaster twice scheduled O'Reilly for a shoulder operation, and twice the school district's insurance said no.
I think that's terrible.
But the denial of care is a small part of his story. Since O'Reilly can't get surgery, he can't go back to work, and unable to work, he was fired.
They terminated me after 12 weeks.
Why?
Because I got hit by a van.
Not only was O'Reilly fired by Richardson school officials, they are suing him, hoping to recoup their expenses. They contend that his fractured left rib, the resulting lung surgery, and his tendon tear are ordinary diseases of life and are not related to that van that plowed into him and sent him to the emergency room. But Richardson ISD attorneys have not stopped there.
Quit giving me a hard time.
Mr. O'Reilly, can you just answer the question, please?
O'Reilly, who is autistic, was quizzed recently by the school district's attorney in a 4-hour deposition, a customary practice by lawyers representing their clients' interests.
Me having surgery here in my chest cavity.
Okay, I have to object as non-responsive.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I want to know what you told Dr. Stazikowski when he said, when did you start having problems with your left shoulder? What did you tell Dr. Stazikowski?
Just answer if you remember what you told him, David. That's all.
And it wasn't just attorneys asking tough questions.
It was shocking to me.
Family friend and registered nurse Joe Alt tried to help O'Reilly deal with insurance caseworkers who she says were patronizing and unhelpful.
Any question David would ask, they would answer the questions in such a way that would just confuse him, cause more anxiety.
It's the kind of treatment O'Reilly feels he doesn't deserve, treatment he can't begin to understand.
You want it to go away, don't you?
Yes.
You want to be normal again.
Yes.
You want to go back to work.
Brett Shipp, Channel 8 News.
Now, to date, Richardson taxpayers have shelled out some $32,000 to the attorneys who are suing David O'Reilly. Both the attorneys and the school district have declined comment for this investigation. But after News 8 started asking some questions, the insurance carrier reversed course and decided to pay for O'Reilly's surgery.